My name is Iruma. Some stuff happened and I got picked up by the Don of the Mafia. But even though it's the Mafia, the people here aren't scary at all. They're all really nice people.
6.66 million Vill in total. How are you planning to pay for this?
A few hours earlier. Iruma, age 14. Former street urchin.
Good morning, Iruma-kun. Let's have breakfast.
Don Sullivan.
I lived in the slums until I was 5. But one day I suddenly became Don Sullivan's grandson. And at some point, I became the Babel Mafia's young boss. Wow. It looks delicious. Thanks for the meal.
There's enough for seconds, too.
Go ahead, young master.
Iruma's bodyguard, Opera.
Thank you as usual, Opera.
Things are going to start getting busy. So make sure you eat up and get plenty of energy. Everyone is expecting lots from the new young boss.
The pressure. Being the young boss is definitely way too much pressure for me. But it's not like anyone would really expect anything from a boss as young as me.
Look. They are already talking about you in the newspaper.
The Mafia Syndicate Babel's number 2, Boss Iruma. His number 1 Don Sullivan's grandson.
They're making a big deal out of it. I hope nobody reads it. We've finished breakfast, so let's head to Babel.
Don, aren't you working from home today? I'll take care of escorting the young master. Iruma-kun.
A lot of things happened with Opera too, but now they're family who protects and reassures me. Although I feel like they go a little overboard sometimes.
The young boss has arrived. Good morning to you, young boss.
They really do go overboard.
Don't mention it.
I really have become Babel's boss. It still doesn't feel real, but I can't let them all down. Everyone. Good ning. To you all. My voice cracked. Mark, Jim, good morning. Keep the drinking in moderation, okay? Eve, how are you feeling? If you feel like you need medicine, just say something. Marco and Luca too, good morning.
Iruma-kun. I mean, the boss, he knows the names of everyone in the family. He's the young boss of all 66 members of Babel.
I still have a lot to learn. From Sensei about being the boss. My hat. It got stuck. Opera.
I'll take care of it.
What are they going to do from upstairs?
About here, I guess. What, an earthquake?
Surely not.
Did you get it?
Yeah. I got it. Thanks. But this is definitely going overboard.
Silence.
The treasurer and the person in charge of Iruma's education, Kalego Nabirius.
What is all this ruckus first thing in the mo?
Sensei.
Iruma. First. All me to congratulate you on being appointed the position of boss. Now, we've got things to discuss. Get to the treasury this instant. 130,000 for electrical repairs. 660,000 for floor repairs. 1.3 million for the carpeting. 4.44 million for the chandelier. 130,000 for other furnishings. 6.66 million Vill in total. How are you planning to pay for this?
This is Kalego Sensei. My very scary and strict teacher. I'm so sorry. He thoroughly drills me on the basics of the underworld and the Mafia. He's perfect at his job as treasurer and everything else he does. He's indispensable to Babel. The very first thing I ever learned from him as my teacher was how to count money. I didn't know anything at all. And Sensei taught me everything from scratch. He's scary, strict, and my incredibly reliable teacher.
Don't cause problems on your very first day as boss. This is exactly why I always...
And when is this Luong lecture going to end?
Excuse me? Have you forgotten all the damages your fights have incurred up till now? I don't mind adding this to your list.
Yeah. So annoying. And you stink like tobacco.
Now, you two. Why can these two never get along? About the money. I'll apologize to Grandpa later. I should be able to repay it within 3 days. So please just wait for a little.
No matter what I teach you, you never change. The value of money, the hunger for it. You never see any of it. For someone who cares so little about money to have become the boss. I see how it is. So Babel was the kind of place that would make a guy with no responsibility or interest towards its boss This organization is looking down on me. Do it today.
Sensei.
All 6.66 million Vill. Pay it back today, with money you earned yourself. If you can't, I'm pulling out of Babel.
I just became the boss and someone is already threatening to resign.
Now, I can do this without anyone getting in my way. Obviously it's impossible to get 6.66 million. Just like that idiot Sullivan who embodies the three things I hate the most. Iruma is immoderate, inconsiderate, and indifferent to money.
9 years ago. Sensei. From now on, I'll have you teach my grandson.
Nice to meet you, Sensei.
He'll teach you everything there is to know about the underworld.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Iruma-kun.
Iruma-kun. It's in your grandpa.
Where it's in your middle of a lesson. If this is a personal visit, please wait until we're done.
You're working so hard. You're such a good boy. Here's some pocket money.
Thank you, Grandpa.
We're done for today. Excuse me.
Thanks for your work.
Don't screw with me. That money should have been my bonus for playing instructor. Damn it. Why are they making me, the treasurer, mentor this brat?
It was only natural that the Don would entrust him with the role of mentoring his grandson. Everyone in Babel unanimously knew him as the one who earned the trust to solemnly watch over the vault. The guard dog of Babel's treasury, Caligo Niberius. However, in reality, he was a miser who put money above all else. Who saw everything as a momentary transaction. The sort of man who would embezzle money from the treasury.
I played the role of an obedient dog so I wouldn't be found out. But every single time I tried to bail.
Sensei Tilda.
Iruma, that damn nuisance.
Here. It's Sensei's share.
What's the meaning of this?
This is kinda too much for me for pocket money. So I thought I would share it.
Share it?
Yeah. Halfsies with you, Sensei.
Yeah? Mentoring a guy like this, who doesn't have a speck of interest in money, is a total waste of my money and time. But with this, I can get out of this place fair and square. I can take the money I've saved up and spend my days in peace away from that guy.
I thought I should come along. But good work today.
Why are you here? Did you already forget what I just told you? Get out.
I'll pay back the money properly. I just thought that first, I should learn a little about money. I wanted to see the work you do for myself, Sensei. Outside of our lessons. What kind of work you do, what it is you protect. As the young boss. For the sake of everyone at Babel, I want to see what you do. Is it okay if I come along with you?
I'm heading out to collect money now. With your position, I can't exactly turn you away.
I saw the newspaper. The young boss is the talk of the town right now. So it was Don Sullivan's grandson after all. He must be a truly splendid person. By the way, this young man is?
I'm just observing the job. Awkward.
Here's this month's payment. Got it. With this, the folks from Babel will protect my store. Just the other day, 2 guys with guns showed up and...
So Sensei has always been collecting money like this. Every day, even while teaching me.
The slums are close, so the public order around here isn't very good. But thanks to you, we don't really get too much trouble. Like this, for example.
Like I said. This shop's a total rip-off. Selling nothing, no way, but shit you can drinks. Charge this much.
Thanks for your patronage.
Who the hell are you?
Another group from the slums. That Babel guy looks like bad news.
Babel family.
I don't see any errors in your bill. Hey, we had no idea you guys were looking after this shop. We really don't have any cash on US right now. So, put it on our tab, yeah.
Done with your excuses?
Somebody help please.
Wait.
Young master?
These people are obviously from the slums. In that case, I'll pay for them. So please let it slide for today.
Let it slide. Is that an order? Boss.
An order.
Boss. Wait. As in, Boss Iruma? That kid? Hey, shut up. His Babel's number 2. They say he's crazy dangerous. And those 2 behind.
What would you have US do with these impudent fools who skipped out on their bill? And made an uproar in our territory?
You know. People who have no money and are hungry. Whose hearts have gone hollow. from not being able to satisfy their desires. I'd like people like that. To have full bellies too. But I don't want to trouble the people at the store. So I'll pay for these guys. I guess I'll get yelled at for wasting money again. Please make sure you bring money next time.
We will.
I can't stand to watch this. Never come back here again, you filth.
Yes, sir.
Sensei.
You're still naive. At this shop, the young boss of Babel will settle your bill. If a rumor like that spreads, how will you save face? Let it go just once. And the trash will keep piling up. At the shop. In the street. And in the system itself. Until they are all completely broken down. The desire you want to fulfill takes money. If you want takes to fill everyone's stomachs. You can't overlook trash and let the system go to rot. In order to satisfy human desires, you must be serious about money. So stop with the self-sacrificial kindness. If you want to fill the shoes of the young boss, just kindness isn't enough.
I feel like I understand a little more. About the mafia. About money. And about how necessary Sensei is to Babel.
6 hours until repayment is due.
That Sensei is.
He's just as strict as ever, the Kalego Kun. Even though it's just your first day as boss.
About to quit. I won't make it in time at this rate. But where am I gonna get 6.66 million? Just kindness isn't enough.
To think my Iruma-kun is trying to earn money. You've really grown up.
Yeah. And what's more, everything seems really complicated. If there was something more comforting. Some kind of job that would be soothing to everyone.
Now that sure is nostalgic.
It's the doodle I drew of Caligo Sensei a long time ago.
I had a lot of merchandise made of this as a memory.
Now that's a waste.
Leaving all that fluffy stuff sleeping off in some warehouse.
What a waste.
Comforting. And soothing to everyone.
How about it?
Is it really okay for the mafia to sell something so cute?
Listen up, Iruma-kun. You are now the young boss of Babel. Anything and everything happens at your command. The family will obey it all. Now, boss. Let's have your orders.
3 hours until repayment is due.
All that babysitting finally comes to an end. Iruma. You weren't fit to be boss. Iruma, there is no way someone irresponsible with money and selfless should be the boss.
Yes, now then. Babbles will have a press conference with the new boss Iruma.
So loud.
This is from Davy News. Boss Iruma. Can I ask a question?
Yes.
How old you? Are you really Don Sullivan's grandson?
Yes?
They are too loud. What the hell is going down there? The chandelier. Who repaired the floor? IT wasn't sturdy enough.
Hey, Caligo. It looks like you fell through the floor.
Opera. What the hell are you doing?
You'll find out soon.
Hurry up and help.
You shouldn't look down on the young master. You were outwitted by the young master. You want to fight? I won't accept him as boss.
Are you opening up a hobby store? What was your inspiration?
I don't want Sensei to leave Babbles. That's why.
Iruma.
I want to earn a lot of money. Not only that. Thanks to someone, I realized that being kind is not enough to be the boss. I wish everyone would be able to eat food when they're hungry. Until now, that was all I needed. But now that I've come here and became the boss, I'm going to be a little bit greedy. Money. Family. Sensei. I want it all. After all, I want to buy everyone's greed. To satisfy everyone's desires to the fullest. That's why. Please. Help me.
Eso. Is that an order? This is a summons.
Here we go. What's with the big stuffed? This is a costume. Sensei.
This is Babbles' mascot character. Flufflago.
Bastard. Boss, what's this?
I'm sorry. I'll pay you back properly.
Don't screw with me.
Iruma made a name for himself overnight. The next day, the story was featured prominently in the newspaper. It quickly became Babel's first popular brand. 6.66 million completely repaid.